to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today I just want to talk about how people can give you the bare minimum, and they know they're giving you the bare minimum, but they get upset as soon as you require something different. As soon as you no longer want to accept the bare minimum, they try to give you every excuse about how you're being ungrateful, or how you're never going to find another person like them, or you're never going to find another job like theirs, you're never going to find another vehicle like the one that you had, you're never going to find another home like the one that you had, etc., etc., etc. You can apply this to any part of your life. I promise you, you can at least think of one person who has done you this way, or even maybe somebody you've done this way. Like, just for a prime example, you know, you could be working at a job, you could really like the job, but you know that you deserve more pay, and that job is doing everything in their power to not give you what you know that you deserve. You could shop around and find that other companies and other people who's working the same type of position that you're working, you could find out that they're getting much more pay on the hour or salary, whatever you get, and you can present that to your company, and they'll still be like, no, you know, or well, at least, you know, with this job we give you luncheon sometimes, and we give you bonuses here and there. Like, they'll try to make you feel stupid for wanting more, for wanting what you know that you deserve more of. And it goes the same for relationships. That's why a lot of people today, honestly, they're in situationships and they don't even know it. They think that they're in a relationship, but no, baby, you are in a situationship where you're with somebody who does not want to give you the title of being their boyfriend or their girlfriend, somebody who does not want to marry you, somebody who does not foresee you guys being together in a monogamous relationship. You know, all kinds of negative things that maybe you do not want. Of course, if you want that, by all means, you know, it's for you. This video is just not for you. Or maybe you can apply what I'm talking about, to some other part of your life. But I can use the relationships aspect of it, because it's happening so frequently and people don't even see it. They're like, oh, I'm with this person, but we're really not together, so I can't get mad when he or she talks to somebody else, or he or she sleeps with somebody else, or 1 minute we're together and then they break up with me and they go make a baby on me somewhere else, and then they come back to me, and it's just a vicious cycle. And you know you deserve better than that. You know, baby, you know you deserve so much better than that, but for some reason you just settle for it. And it's like that fear, because they manipulate you. They say, oh, well, you'll never find somebody like me. Like, I take care of you, I make sure that you're good, I make you feel special, I buy you gifts, I make love to you, I do this, I do that, and in that moment your mind starts to think like, that's true. Like, maybe you haven't had somebody show you so much affection in time, but the reason that they're doing that is because they know that they want their cake and eat it too. They want you to stand still while they figure out what they want, and that's usually how it ends. I mean, you may be in this situationship for years, and then you'll find out one day that they just don't want to be with you no more, or maybe you get tired of it and you finally walk away, and then a few months later to a year later you find out that they're getting married to somebody else, or they're in a relationship, something that you wanted, but they never gave you. You begged them, can we be in a relationship? And no, I don't really want to be in a relationship. I really don't like titles. I really don't want to be confined by that title. I'm really not ready to be with just one person, and And as soon as the situationship between you and them breaks apart, all of a sudden they want a relationship. They want to get married. They're on to the next one without even healing and without thinking about what they're doing. They're in the next relationship, in the next situationship, well, not situationship, the next relationship, in the next, you know, everything that you wanted, giving this person that love, that commitment, focusing on them, being faithful to them, being in a monogamous relationship. Like, seriously, like, that happens all the time, and we have to learn how to not accept that. And it's okay that sometimes we bump our heads. Sometimes we have to fall flat on our face before we realize that we deserve better than what somebody's trying to dish out to us. So the bare minimum crap that they're trying to give us, we finally wake up one day and we're like, no, I don't deserve this anymore. I don't want this anymore. I know I deserve better than this. I know I want more than this. And so you decide to walk away. But you have to be strong and you have to stay committed to what you are saying that you want, because I'm telling you, as soon as you say, well, I don't want this no more, I want something different, they're going to hassle you about how stupid you are, how foolish you are for trying to leave, how you're never going to find anybody like them. Good luck trying to find somebody who makes you smile. Whatever it is, they're going to try to use that tactic. Whatever you told them, you could have told them, like, I never been with anybody who listened to me, who tried to help me reach my dreams, and whatever it is. And they'll use that. You have to be careful. You have to remember what you tell people, because I promise you, at the end, they're going to try to use that as a way to keep you confined and keep you held into that spot in their life, so then they can have, they can have all that they want from you, but not give you what you want from them. So take it from me, I understand it. I've been that person and I've done that. I've been through it, and I've indirectly, not knowing now in my growth and in my spiritual growth, I understand that, yes, I've done that before, and I have had that done to me before, and it does not feel good either way. But you have to have a conscience. Most of these people don't have conscience. Most of these people be like, oh, well, I don't care. But I've grown and I know and I have a conscience about it. And I don't ever want to be that person again. I don't ever want to put myself in that situation to have that done to me again. So take it from me. Don't settle. Don't just hang on to people just for the convenience on getting what you want. If you're not 100% sure, or even 90% sure that you want to be with this person long term, and they're asking you to be in a relationship, or they're asking you for marriage or whatever, and you're not at that point yet, let it go. That's just the right thing to do. Let it go, so that they can find their happiness, and maybe one day you guys can come back together. And the opposite, if you are the person who's wanting those things, but you notice that you're with somebody who's not trying to give you those things, you need to walk away, because you're wasting your own time. So it goes for anything in your life. People will try to play you to the left. People will try to take advantage of you, but people only can do what you allow them to do. So with that being said, know that you are in charge of teaching somebody how to treat you, how to respect you, how to care for you, how to give you what you need, give you what you deserve. And if you don't get it from that person, that doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. If you spoke up and said, this is what I need, this is what I want, and you stand on that, and they're still refusing to give that to you, baby, you need to just go. Because it's not you, it's a character flaw within them. Maybe they're not at that place where they can give that to you, or maybe they just know that they don't want to give that to you, and that's okay too. You can't get mad because somebody doesn't want what you want. But you can get mad at yourself if you know that they don't want what you want, but you stick around and you continue to love on them, you continue to give to them, and you continue to just wait in hopes that they'll eventually just one day wake up on the other side of the bed like, oh my goodness, I want a relationship. That's when you should be mad at yourself, when you're just settling. You need to know that you live in a world that is continuously moving. Time stands still for nobody. You can't go back. You can't have last week back. You can't have last night back. So stop wasting your time. And like I said, this goes for any area of your life. Look at your life and look at where people are taking advantage of you. If it's friends and you're like, well, I need, I'll give whatever you need. If you need me to watch your kids for you, if you need grocery money sometimes, if you need gas money sometimes, if you need me to just come over and just sit with you because you're hurting and you're in need, but you can't give that to me when I'm asking you, when I'm saying that I really need this, I really need a shoulder to cry on. You're always busy and you're never there for me, and you don't care to take time out of your day for me, but I do it for you. Cut it off. That's it. Like, don't think about it. Don't second guess it. Don't make excuses for it. Cut them off, because I'm telling you, they're just giving you the minimum and expecting you to continue to pour into. Don't ever give anybody more than what they're giving you. I don't care how much you love them, how much you care for them, how much you respect them, how much you know that they deserve the best, and how much you are in hope that they'll give you the best because you're giving it to them. It won't happen. They have to want to do it. And so how they show up is how you should treat them. As they're showing up and they're just giving you little sprinkles of love and care and affection and friendship and relationship and situationship or whatever, sprinkling it all over you, and it's not adding up to what you want, what you feel love should be, what you feel a friendship should be, what you feel a company should be offering you, what you feel a vehicle should be for you, whatever it is, then you need to take that time, that moment, and sweep up all that little dust that they're giving you and just throw it back at them and say, thank you. You know, you tried, but on to the next, because you don't need to waste your time. And remember what I said, time waits for nobody. You can't get it back. So don't waste your time. I mean, nobody said, I'm not saying that you can't be friends with that person or stay on that job or whatever. If that's what you choose to do, it's what you choose to do. But know that you're settling. Know that you're too busy giving energy to something that's not thriving in the way that you want it to thrive. And so when there's something else, something better comes along, like for example, the job, you may find a job is hiring that's something that you are good at, you can do, or maybe in the same field as what you're currently doing, and they're paying $4, $5, $6 more an hour, but you're intertwined with this other job that's taking you for granted, giving you the bare minimum, and you know, not agreeing, not even hearing you out when you're telling them why you feel like you need more money or why you deserve more money. You're intertwined with them. You're at work Monday through Friday. You can't interview for the other job because you're at work, and then you miss out on an opportunity. It's the same for situationships. You're loving on somebody, pouring love into somebody who's not trying to be that for you. What you're wanting, they don't want that with you. And somebody comes along who wants that. And they could be a good looking person. They can be a good person. They could make you smile so much better than the other person that you're tied up in this situationship with. But because you're so emotionally drained by giving everything that you have to this other person who does not want what you want, you're going to let that person just continue to move on past you because you have nothing to give them. And even if you try, you're going to just give them 50% of yourself because you're still holding on to this other person, giving them 50% of yourself in hopes that they're going to want what you want. And that other person, that new person, is going to be like, no way, I'm out the door. I'm not about to sit here and take 50% because you know why? They know their worth, which is what you should know. They know their worth. So people are not, you know, you have to get to that mind frame that just having something or someone is not enough. Just having a little bit of love, or having a semi-friend, or having a okay job, and having a okay car, and okay house, that's not okay. If it's you, God wants us to have the absolute best. And if you feel it in yourself that you deserve more, it's because you do. You do, and it's for you. But you're not going to get it until you have enough strength to say, I want more, I deserve more, I'm ready for more, and I'm willing to let this go and go get more. Be open to get more. Even if I have to wait a couple of years, I'm open. My spirit is open to receiving more. Stop settling. Stop sitting still, hoping that the people that's offering you bare minimum is going to change their mind one day and magically give you what you know and what you're feeling that you deserve, because they're not. They're just taking advantage of the fact that you're still there. They know that, okay, well, I know that she said she wanted a raise and she deserved a raise, but she's still working my job every day. He's still coming in here every day, pulling totes and working overtime. I'm not about to bend over backwards. Eventually, they'll get over it. That's how those companies are thinking. And that's exactly how those situationships are thinking. That's exactly how those apartments that you're wanting and you're saying that you deserve better and you deserve better treatment and everything, but you're still paying their rent. That's how they're thinking. You can complain until you're blue in the face, but you're going to still be there. You're still going to pay us. You're still going to show up. You're still going to be here. You're still going to give to me. You're still going to do for me. You're still going to. And the common denominator is you. You, not them. They're not forcing you. Nobody in this world can force you to do anything you don't want to do. So if you're in a situationship, if you're in a poor job that treats you, or a job that treats you poorly, if you're in an apartment that is falling apart and you know that you deserve better, and they're giving you trash for money you could be spending somewhere else, get you a house or something for much nicer quality. If you're still sitting there and you're still giving to this, just know that that's because you're deciding to. You have to change your mind. Change your mind. It's okay to change your mind, sweetheart. Trust me, I've changed my mind. And people looked at me sideways, but that's okay. Because my mind was changed because I know who I am now. And at this point in my life where I am, I deserve to change my mind. I don't have to stand still because of that's how you used to know me. That's what you used to do. You don't do it no more. You're boring. You're different. You think you're better than everybody. No, I finally connected with my higher power, and I finally allowed him to come into me and change me. That's all I did. You mad at me for doing that? Then that's your problem, not mine. You can do what you want to do. You can live your life the way you want to. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I don't care. I just wish the best for you. I hope you stay safe. But I am going to make the decisions that are best for me, regardless of how you feel about it, regardless of what you think about it, and regardless of what you think I should and should not do. I'm going to do it because it's my life. I only get one life to live, and I'm not living to please you. And you need to say that too. You're not living to please somebody else. If you want to please somebody, it should be your higher power, and that's it. Anybody outside of yourself, that's it. So stop letting people use you. Stop letting people manipulate you. So what? They say you're never going to find somebody like me. Laugh. Because you know that's a lie. And if the situation's coming up where you have to let it go, just know that the universe, God, Abba, all of the above, whatever you believe in, whatever you call it, they have something better for you. And you don't need to settle. Who cares? This one person can't tell you how 7 billion people in the world, 7 billion other people in the world that you may encounter are going to treat you. They're not going to be able to do that. So for them to say, oh, I'm the best you've ever had, and you'll never have, someone as pretty as me, and shut up. That's what you need to be saying. Shut up and move on and live your life, because I promise you, you will find somebody better, and they'll be better in the sense of better fit for you, better fit for what you're looking for. They don't have to look better. They don't have to have more money. They don't have to make love to you better, whatever you're looking for. They don't have to do none of that, but they're going to be better for you, and in that sense, it's going to feel like they're better. That's all you need to worry about. Just don't care about what they say. Who cares? They're trying to manipulate you, but don't forget that these people who's doing situationships, they're more than likely talking to other people too. They're more than likely already married. They're more than likely already in a relationship. They're more than likely playing with you, just using you for your goods until they get to find the person they really want to be with. Same for the job. They don't care that you die today. They're going to replace you next week with somebody else and treat that person the same way they're treating you. They don't care. So you need to stop caring and live for yourself. Put your big girl panties on, put your big boy drawers on, and keep it moving. Don't let nobody use you. You don't deserve that. You do not have to settle for it. So anyway, I hope that this video helps somebody, because I'm telling you, I've been there, I've done that. Been both sides of the field, both sides of the fences with it, and neither felt good. But I'm just telling you that it happens sometimes, subconsciously and unsubconsciously. Sometimes it just happens, and just learn. If you've already been there, or if you're in a situation on whichever side of the fence you're on, learn from it, do the right thing, either whether that's for yourself or for that person, and move on, let go, whatever you have to do, but don't settle, and don't cause somebody else to settle for you. So I hope this video helped, and if you have anything to add to what I had to say, or any questions, or if you would like to talk about something, specific topics or whatever, just please drop it in the comments below. Let me know your stories if you like to. Sharing is caring. We're all in this together. Know that you're not alone. Whatever you've done, I've probably done somewhere too, so I'm not here to judge you. So but yeah, I just hope that this helps somebody. Talk next time. Bye.